हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल। हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल पर आप सभी को मिलते हैं फुल्ली एक्सेसिबल टॉक बैक के साथ टेक्नोलॉजी, जॉब अलर्ट से संबंधित नई नई अपडेट्स। इन नई अपडेट्स को पाने के लिए चैनल को कीजिए सब्सक्राइब और पास में बने बेल आइकन को प्रेस करके कीजिए ऑल पे सेट, ताकि आपको मिल सके हमारी वीडियो की सबसे पहले अपडेट। तो कंटिन्यू वॉचिंग इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल।
हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सभी। उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे। तो दोस्तों, हम हाजिर हैं आप सभी के लिए एक बार फिर से एक और नया जॉब अलर्ट लेके। जी हाँ दोस्तों, वीडियो का टाइटल पढ़ के आप बहुत अच्छे से समझ गए होंगे कि आज का वीडियो हमारा किस पे होने वाला है। जी हाँ दोस्तों, मैं आपको बता दूं कि बहुत लोगों को बेसब्री से इंतजार था कि आरबीआई, रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की जो ग्रेड बी लेवल की वैकेंसीज है दोस्तों, वो कब आएंगी। तो दोस्तों, वो वैकेंसीज आप सभी के लिए आउट कर दी गई हैं। क्या इसकी एज लिमिट है, क्या इसका एग्जाम डेट है, क्या इसका एग्जाम पैटर्न है, कैसे इसका सिलेक्शन होगा, और सबसे बड़ी बात, दृष्टिबाधित दिव्यांगजनों के लिए, विजुअली इंपेयर्ड के लिए कितनी वैकेंसीज यहाँ पे आरक्षित की गई हैं, बैकलॉग की कितनी है, रेगुलर कितनी है, उसके अलावा राइटर गाइडलाइन जिसका बहुत लोग सोचते हैं और हमारे वीडियो के द्वारा समय समय पे बताया भी जाता है, इसकी राइटर गाइडलाइन कौन सी इसमें लगने वाली है, स्क्राइब आप कौन सा अपना ले जा सकते हैं, तमाम जानकारी आज की वीडियो में हमने बहुत ही विस्तार से दी है। दोस्तों, वीडियो को अंत तक देखना, वीडियो को बिल्कुल भी स्किप मत करना। दोस्तों, यदि आप भी हमेशा दृष्टिबाधित दिव्यांगजनों के लिए जितनी भी वैकेंसीज आती हैं, उनकी राइटर गाइडलाइन, एग्जाम डेट, आंसर की, इन सभी से संबंधित हमेशा दोस्तों जानकारी पाना चाहते हैं, तो हमारा चैनल आपके लिए प्रयासरत है। बस आपको करना क्या है दोस्तों, नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिया हुआ है, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है और हमारा हिस्सा बन जाना है। पास में नोटिफिकेशन बेल आइकन दिया होता है, उसको डबल टैप करके ऑल पे करना है और हमारे चैनल का हिस्सा बन जाना है। और दोस्तों, ये जो कार्य है ये हमारी टीम के द्वारा बखूबी निभाया जा रहा है। हमारी टीम बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करती है, इसके लिए समय निकालना पड़ता है, एडवर्टीजमेंट को पहले एनालाइज करना पड़ता है, उसके बाद पॉइंट को कवर करना पड़ता है, मार्क करना पड़ता है, उसके बाद एक वीडियो तैयार होता है, फिर उसको एडिट करना होता है, अपलोड करना होता है, टाइटल, टैग, डिस्क्रिप्शन, बहुत चीज़ें होती हैं दोस्तों यहाँ पे। तो उसके लिए आप सभी से एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा हाथ जोड़ के, नीचे लाइक का बटन दिया हुआ, लाइक का बटन दबा दो, जिससे मेरी और मेरी पूरी टीम का उत्साहवर्धन हो, ताकि हम समय समय पे दृष्टिबाधित दिव्यांगजनों के लिए काम करते रहे और वीडियोस को यहाँ पे आप सभी के लिए प्रोवाइड कराते रहे। तो दोस्तों, यहाँ तक वीडियो को देख चुके हो तो नीचे लाइक का बटन दबा दो यार, आपका एक लाइक बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेट करता है, ठीक है। और चैनल पर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब तो कर ही लेना, ठीक है। तो दोस्तों, चलिए अब हम आपको अपनी टीम के पास लिए चलते हैं और डिटेल में देख लेते हैं कि आरबीआई का जो नोटिफिकेशन आउट हुआ है, इसकी फॉर्म की लास्ट डेट क्या है ऑनलाइन फॉर्म को भरने की, और जो वैकेंसीज है वो कितनी है वीआई के लिए, विजुअली इंपेयर्ड के लिए, राइटर गाइडलाइन, सब कुछ दोस्तों इसी वीडियो में कवर करेंगे। तो आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी, वीडियो को पूरा अंत तक देखिएगा और जितने भी आपके पास ग्रुप्स हैं दृष्टिबाधित दिव्यांगजनों से संबंधित, सभी तक इस वीडियो को शेयर कर दीजिएगा, ताकि सभी को इसका दोस्तों यहाँ पे लाभ मिल सके। तो चलिए दोस्तों, बिना देरी के अब मैं आपको अपनी टीम के पास लेके चलता हूँ और उनसे मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि वो आपको डिटेल में यहाँ पे आपकी जितनी भी वैकेंसीज यहाँ पे दी गई हैं वो डिटेल में आपको एक्सप्लेन करेंगी। तो लेट्स सी, मेरा नाम है तरुण जुनेजा, आप देख रहे हैं आपका हमारा अपना ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इंपेयर्ड। तो लेट्स सी, स्टार्ट नाउ न्यू जॉब अलर्ट फॉर आरबीआई 2022।
Hello friends, welcome to Information for Visually Impaired YouTube channel. Today I am discussing on the vacancies in Reserve Bank of India or RBI. Now before we begin, I would like to discuss a few important dates for the same. So, the website link open for online registration of applications and payment of fees / intimation charges is from March 28, 2022 to April 18th, 2022 till 6 pm. Again, for the officers in grade B DR in the general criteria, here for the phase 1 online examination, the date is May 28, 2022, and for phase 2, which will have paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3 online examination, the date is June 25, 2022. Again, for the post of officers in grade B DR in the Department of Economic and Policy Research, that is DEPR, and the Department of Statistics and Information Management, that is DSIM. Here for the post in the phase 1 paper 1 online examination, the date given here is July 2, 2022. And for phase 2 paper 2 and paper 3 online/written examination, the date given here is August 6, 2022. Again for this post we have to confirm the date that will be given in the admit cards. Now we will be talking about the various posts available for the visually impaired candidates. So for the post of officers in grade B DR of the general criteria, there are 5 seats for the visually impaired candidates and 3 backlog vacancies. Then again for the post of officers in grade B DR in the DSIM department, there is 1 seat for the visually impaired candidate. However, there are no seats for the VI candidates in the officers in grade B DEPR department. Now we will be discussing a few important guidelines for the PWBD candidates and also for the scribe. So the PWBD candidates may belong to any category, that is general/SC, ST, OBC, EWS. Reservation for PWBD is horizontal and within the overall vacancies for the post subject to the post having been identified suitable for such disabilities. PWD candidates should possess a latest disability certificate issued by a competent authority as prescribed by the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. Such certificate shall be subject to verification or re-verification as may be decided by the board/competent authority. Backlog vacancies reserved for PWBD would be filled by a person with benchmark disability in the respective category. If no suitable person from that category is available, such backlog vacancies would be filled up by interchange among other eligible PWBD candidates subject to the post having been identified suitable for such disabilities as stated at Note 2. Now coming to the use of scribe and compensatory time guidelines. So, at the time of online/written examination, only those PWBD candidates who have disability of 40% or more, who have physical limitation in typing/writing, including that of speed, would be allowed the facility to use the service of a scribe. In all such cases where a scribe is used, the following rules will apply. The candidate will have to arrange his or her own scribe or writer at his or her own cost. Both the candidates as well as the scribe will have to give a suitable undertaking in the prescribed format with passport size photograph of the scribe at the time of examination. PWBD candidates who have physical limitation to type or write, including that of speed, shall be allowed compensatory time of 20 minutes per hour of the examination, whether availing the facility of scribe or not. Any candidate who is using scribe should ensure that he or she is eligible to use scribe in the examination as per the above guidelines. Violation of the above guidelines or suppression of material, facts shall entail the cancellation of candidature of PWBD candidate in addition to any other action that the bank may deem fit against the candidate and the scribe. The candidate can be removed from service without notice if he or she has already joined the bank. During the exam at any stage, if it is found that scribe is independently answering the questions, the exam session will be terminated and candidate's candidature will be cancelled. The candidature of such candidates using the services of a scribe will also be cancelled if it is reported after the examination by the test administrator personnel that the scribe independently answered the questions. Again, the detailed instructions for PWBD candidates regarding availing services of scribe and allotment of extra compensatory time will be made available on the bank's website, that is www.rbi.org.in, at the time of uploading of admission letters for examination. So these were the main guidelines for the PWBD candidates and the use of scribe. Now talking about the age limits of the candidates, for the general and the EWS category, there is up to a maximum of 10 years in the case of PWBD candidates. For SC and ST category PWD candidates, there is up to a maximum of 15 years, and for OBC PWD candidates up to a maximum of 13 years, subject to reservation of vacancies under the respective post. Relaxation in upper age limit for PWBD will be subject to the post having been identified suitable for such disabilities. Now coming to the application fee and intimation charges, that is, the charges for the SC, ST and PWD candidates will be that of intimation charges only, which is an amount of ₹100. At last, we will talk about the scheme of selection. So the selection for the aforementioned post will be done through online examinations in phase 1 and phase 2 and interview. Detailed scheme of selection is given at appendix 2, that is for the grade B DR of the general department, and appendix 3 of the grade B DR of the DEPR and DSIM department. And these are available on the bank's website, that is www.rbi.org.in. Now we will discuss in details about the scheme of selection and syllabus for officers in grade B DR of the general department 2022. The selection will be through online examination and interview. Examinations will be held in 2 phases, and so for phase 1 online examination, this will comprise a single paper for 200 marks and will be held on May 28, 2022. Depending on the number of candidates, the examination may be held in multiple shifts and on some other days also. A candidate, however, must appear for examination in only one shift on the given day. The date and time and venue on which a candidate has to appear for examination will be specified in the admission letter that is to be downloaded by the candidate from the website. The paper will consist test of general awareness, English language, quantitative aptitude and reasoning. A total time of 120 minutes will be given for answering. However, separate time will be allotted for each test. Candidates have to secure minimum marks separately for each test as well as in aggregate as may be prescribed by the board. Candidates who secure minimum marks separately for each test as prescribed will be shortlisted for phase 2 of the examination based on the aggregate marks obtained in phase 1. Now coming to phase 2 online examination, the phase 2 online examination will be conducted on June 25, 2022 for only those candidates who are shortlisted on the basis of results of phase 1 and based on the cutoff decided by the board. The phase 2 examination will be in shifts. Candidates are required to appear for all shifts. Separate admission letters will be issued for each shift. Now coming to the pattern of examination, so there are 3 papers for this examination. So for paper 1, the topic is of economic and social issues. For this, 50% of the paper will be objective type, and for this 30 minutes will be allotted and there is 50 marks. Then again 50% of the paper is of descriptive type and answers are to be typed with the help of the keyboard. Candidates opting to type the answers in Hindi may type with the help of either in script or Remington keyboard layout. And time allotted for this other 50% or descriptive type test is 90 minutes and marks for this test is 50. So for paper 1 in total, we will get 120 minutes and it's for 100 marks. Coming to paper 2, it is for English writing skills. This paper is descriptive and it is to be typed with the help of the keyboard. And for this, time allotted is 90 minutes. And there are 3 questions for this paper and there is a total of 100 marks. And lastly, we have paper 3, which is the general finance and management paper. Again here 50% of the paper will be objective type, for which 120 minutes will be given and it will have 50 marks, and the other 50% will be descriptive type and answers to be typed with the help of the keyboard, and candidates opting to type the answers in Hindi may type with the help of InScript and Remington as mentioned above. And again for this we have 50 marks, so total there is 100 marks for paper 3. But in total we have only 120 minutes for this paper as a whole. For both paper 1 and 3, there will be 30 questions and 50 marks for objective questions. Some questions carrying 2 marks each and some carrying 1 mark each. In case of descriptive questions, 6 questions will be asked, of which candidates will be required to attempt 4 questions, 2 of 15 marks each, with difficulty level, and 2 of 10 marks each. In case candidates answer more than 4 questions in descriptive, first 4 shall be evaluated. Now coming to the interview phase. Candidates will be shortlisted for the interview based on aggregate of marks obtained in paper 2, that is paper 1 plus paper 2 plus paper 3. The minimum aggregate cut-off marks for being shortlisted for interview will be decided by the board in relation to the number of vacancies. Roll number of the candidates shortlisted for interview will be published on RBI website at appropriate time, and interview call letters will be sent on registered email ID. Interview will be of 75 marks. Candidates shall be required to undergo psychometric test conducted by the bank before appearing for the interview. No marks will be allotted for the same and will not form part of the final selection criteria. Candidate may opt for interview either in Hindi or English. Final selection will be through merit list, which will be prepared by adding marks secured by candidates in phase 2 examination and interview, and grace marks as applicable as per extant rules. So these were the major guidelines, paper schemes and important dates that we have discussed for the vacancies of the RBI. Thank you.